Blue Jays 10-3. It was their 7th win in a row. The Baltimore Orioles hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-5. The Yankees had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-6.
Full moon, blue moon.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit it. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Josh Donaldson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that needs.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Kendrys Morales is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Lifetime versus David Price. 7 hits in 31 tries. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Morales is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Chris Young is going to come in now and take over following the.
Now playing right field, number 30, Chris Young.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Price ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he'll take strike three called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away.
Batting eighth,
Darwin Barney is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made two tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip. It's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep running.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, the week hasn't started the way they wanted to. I mean, losing the first 3 games of the week, and then you come into Thursday's game, and you're looking into the weekend. This is a springboard game, the way I look at it. This Thursday shoots you into possibly having a good weekend and walking away with the week being okay.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hit 6 home runs in his last.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Morales is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And right now the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Stroman comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a flare out toward right center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Pilar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
The batter number 20.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Josh Donaldson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I don't know what was going on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, he showed up ready to play today. Had 2 RBIs earlier right there. Delivers for his 3rd RBI of the game. Big day.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Jose Bautista is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Here's Chris Young. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he is in there. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tyler Thornburg is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Darwin Barney is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Luke Maile Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Baseman, Devin Travis.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Kevin Pillar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Nunez onto the grass, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Stroman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pillar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Matt Barnes answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready on 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's Steve Pearce now. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen. And sure enough, the double and now a single. And before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. Make it 9-0. Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Betts ranging back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Ready with the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays lead it 10-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Xander Bogaerts.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Young. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The throw. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for. Here comes the first pitch. Nick Maley is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it 2 ways. If you're hitting 280, that's still a compliment for a lot of guys. But he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit higher.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Josh Donaldson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 17, Andrew Valenzuela.
So striding forward now, Andrew Valenzuela. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Here it comes, 2-0. Chopped foul wide of first. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11. Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Designated hitter, Darwin Barney.
In now, Darwin Barney. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Roenis Elias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to 3rd. Throw on to 1st gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Travis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
But quick hands over there at 3rd as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Kevin Pilar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, strike 1. Now the 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Morales has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Young will be next. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's Chris Young. And this is fouled straight back.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Chris Young. Number 10 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Third baseman, Jose
Standing in now,
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
Into the box, Andrew Valenzuela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pilar's there. 2 gone. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The second baseman,
standing in, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Bouncer down the line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the Monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Mookie Betts. Fouled back. Stroman comes set. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So the nearly bat around here is striding in. Kendrys Morales. His prior history versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Carson Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ground ball left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the third hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit back up the middle. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Joe Biagini comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box. Chris Young. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a good swing there by Young, but this is pulled a bit too much as it'll find the seats out of play. The 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Into the box now, Kevin Pilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Ball 2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Donaldson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Steve Pearce is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners
in to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
Usually a hitter will shorten the swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to change it to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Jose Bautista is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the run is in to score from third. Into the box now, Darwin Barney. He was a double play victim last time around. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 9 men come to the plate. 4.
Roberto Osuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. (0-2) count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. In now, Dustin Pedroia. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Here's Mookie Betts. His career history with Roberto Osuna, 1 for 5. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-0 is a fastball. Not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled to the left side. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 18-4 this afternoon. Toronto, 27 hits and people on base all game long. Marcus Stroman